Well, howdy folks, thanks for joining the Eagle's Nest. I just finished up the other Bergara B14 action, and I got this thing barreled up with a 120 straight contour 1 in 14 twist Douglas. And on this episode, I wanted to really emphasize the importance of lot testing. Now, I picked up lots from Kilo Shooting Sports, and this is Elite 10X. And though you have a really good barrel and a really good rifle, my emphasis on this is that it is only half the battle. You have to find the ammunition that shoots well as factor out the SDs before you start playing around with a tuner. So in this video, I'm gonna showcase basically what I'm doing for lot testing, show you guys the results downrange, as well as compare the 1 in 14 twists versus the 1 in 16 a longer distance. Stay tuned. So first things first, we're going to foul up the bore doing about 10 to 15 shots. Now I did buy some extra lot of ammo just to get the actual wax of the actual Elite 10X in the bore itself. So when you purchase Elite ammunition, there's a lot number that you could choose from, and each one of these lots have an FPS value that is listed from the manufacturer here. Each one of these lots are actually different in powder charge as well as priming compound, and they do this for the reason of lot testing just like this. So that's why lot testing is very important. Though today's range conditions are not ideal, I do have 5 to 7 mile/hour gusts, so I'm not really going to focus on the accuracy, but we are going to focus on the SDs. All right, that shot the worst group and has one of the highest SDs. So this lot is complete junk. That's just throwaway ammo. Not bad on the group. High SD though. .7 SD, not the best, but the group's bad. .10 SD. That's got a 5 SD. Not bad, not bad. SD of 5.2, not bad. SD of 5.9. So here's what I want to emphasize. Now this is all Elite 10X, and you guys can see that that is not really impressive on the groups. All the shots right here were done with the other rifle with the 1 in 14 twist to follow it all up, so we'll disregard all this. But these were all the lot testing done, those and those, with Elite 10X with different lot numbers. This one being the worst and had a 15 SD. This one had a 12 point something, and this was a 9. The higher end lots like the 168, 160 seemed to really perform. This was the 5 SD one. You can see this is really tightening up. And then the other one, this is the 168 FPS lot, the last lot that we tested, which is also tightening up. So let's give this thing a try at 280 some yards and see how well it holds up downrange. All right, folks, so we have a target set up at 225 yards. Verified that with the 6 kilo BDXs. I got that one lot of basically 1,130 feet a second. It's the number 61 lot here. And see how this Bergara holds up at this distance. So, got a fresh new IPSC target out there. It's a 3/4 IPSC. Saying hold 1.3 right. We do have quite a bit of wind out here. So I'm going to hold right edge, see how that shows up on target. Okay, That was low right. Let's just hold dead center. No call. Okay, it's low. So let's come up to 6.5. Maybe that's the call for it. 6.5. Okay. Left side. Impact. Still low. Go up to 7.8. Okay. 7. Same spot as the last one. Try to see if it holds a group here. Yeah, holding a pretty good group even in the wind. Yep. And this is the 1/14 twist. Let's do 5 more shots here. Looks like I do need to come up about 2/10. Let me try to hold for basically just underneath the coat hanger here. Ooh, that hit right side. To me about the same spot. Yep. Right in that right corner there. Yeah, it's all stacking right there. So let's go check out those groups. So at the 225-yard target, here's the last 5 shots. I got 2 right there. 1, 2, 3. So in my opinion, I think the Elite 10X, at least the EPS style bullets, seem to perform better at longer range. The total group size of this is roughly about 3 inches. Now the other 5-shot groups, I was just trying to get my wind holds right, and those are showing, this was the group here, about 3 inches there. So these other shots here were basically me getting my elevation and windage correct. But 3 inches at 225 yards in 8-mile-per-hour wind, I think that's not bad at all. Let me go ahead and repaint this thing, and then we're going to compare the 16 twist barrel now. So here's what it looks like from the target side at my shooting location, which is right here. So 225 yards. Awesome little spot that I found. Okay, we're gonna try out the carbon fiber one now. This is a 1/16 twist. Again, 225 yards. Let's dial up 7. Let's dial up 7.3. Okay. Let's see if this one holds a group. All right, I'm gonna hold right edge again. See if that'll hold a group here. Okay, that's about where I was aiming. Just right edge of that. Oh, that was just right of that target. So let me not give away the plate. Oh, just right. Okay, let me go for the bolt hole. That's what I'm gonna go for. I'm holding this dead on, 16 twist. The other rifle is holding about 2/10 right. packed. 2/10 left. Just right there. Okay, looks like the other rifle. I got one more shot, I think. One more shot. I think so. Okay, so it looks like the other rifle actually held a little bit of a tighter group. So this one is same wind hold. That's what I'm noticing. The 1 in 14, 1 in 16, absolutely zero difference on wind hold at this distance. I tend to kind of think it's a little bit more of a fallacy. Folks are asking, or basically thinking, that a 1 in 12 twist or 1 in 9 twist is going to perform better at longer range. Only thing I could see is that the 1 in 14 twist seems to hold up just a tad bit better at like distances at 500 yards. But realistically, the NRL matches and NRL X's are typically, the points usually won are around this kind of distance. So 225, 300 yards is typically where you're going to see the longer range shots. But let's go ahead and hold another 5-shot group here. We'll hold dead center mass. So it'll be just a little bit left of a plate here. Dead center. Well, that was low for some reason. I don't know where that one went. Oh yeah. It's grouping on the first group now. I see where it's at. Whoa. Wind shifted down there. That one hit far left. That was all 5. All right, let's go check out those groups. All right, here is the results. Impacts that 225 yards of the 1 in 16 twist in the wind. About 7-mile-per-hour wind right now. And the group size is roughly the same. So it looked like the 1 in 14 did a little bit better, but this honestly is putting out a 3-inch group as well. Now on the last 5 shots, I got one up here, one here, you know, a couple up here. The wind was starting to shift on me, but we had 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more just right outside of plate. That would have been another pretty much a 3-shot or a 3-inch group as well. So in a future video, we may compare the 1 in 14 and 1 in 16 at ELR ranges at like 500 yards or so to see if the 1 in 14 does hold up. But realistically, when we're talking about competition for NRL 22 specifically, that's within 100 yards. So you don't really have to focus on basically getting a better twist rate and getting, you know, the fallacy of better accuracy. I don't see that. I don't see a 1 in 16 versus a 1 in 12. Honestly, what I do know is that anything more than a 1 in 14 twist tends to be super picky on ammo. Doesn't really group as well, and you're pretty much just wasting a lot of time and ammunition trying to find an accurate load or accurate ammunition. But at longer distances, we'll find out. But NRL 22X will reach out to 400 yards, so maybe that may play a factor. But as you could tell, both these Bergaras are shooting exactly the same, and I didn't primarily focus on the accuracy at 50 yards. If you guys noticed, I primarily was focusing on the SDs, and why it plays a huge factor is distances like this, when you got to make a shot at 225 yards. When you got SDs of 13 or 20, you're not going to get a group like that at all. You're going to be all over the place. You're going to be fighting vertical striation and all kinds of other factors. So getting low SDs is a start for getting good ammunition. And obviously you want to look at the group size. However, we will be playing with a barrel tuner next, so stick around for that. You guys will like that one. So this is how we're going to end the day. We're going to grab ourselves a burger and a Coke. Let's check it out. Well folks, stay safe, and I'll catch y'all on the next video.